Today, this day, was the first time that we heard from Officer Lenda.
Our Chip Brewster joins us with that part of the coverage, more on that part of the coverage. And Chip, Officer Lenda is credited with taking down the shooter, as we just heard from Myra.
That's right, and as you saw in that video, he was the second to respond to the scene following Lieutenant Murphy, but at the time of his response, he wasn't sure where the lieutenant was, didn't even know that the lieutenant had been shot. But despite coming under fire himself, he kept his cool, kept his focus, and that may have saved many more lives.
Hero weighs heavy. I'm just an officer who did my job.
Oak Creek Police Officer Sam Lenda was the second officer on scene that August morning when the Sikh Temple of Wisconsin came under attack by a lone gunman. Dashcam video from his squad car shows his arrival at the temple.
I saw the individual coming at me, and it's just something that I had a sense that this was not right. He was coming at me, and the way he was marching at me was an aggressive manner.
The 32-year veteran quickly reacted, throwing his car into reverse, getting out his assault rifle, and taking up a defensive position. Had he hesitated just a few seconds, he may have been one of the victims. One of the bullets from the shooter ended up hitting the driver's seat headrest in Lenda's squad, but that didn't faze him.
I had a target, I acquired it, I isolated it.
It was roughly 60 yards distance between the two men.
We know that he was on a mission to cause havoc. He had to be stopped, and that's why I decided to shoot at that time.
Lenda fired off a total of 6 rounds, the second or third hitting the suspect in the abdomen. Police say that shot is what ultimately stopped the gunman's attack. However, Lenda rejects any special treatment, saying every officer that responded that day was equally heroic.
No different than the other 200-some officers that responded that day. No better, no worse.
It was difficult to see, but the video does show the suspect was actually moving while Lenda was taking that shot, and at 60 yards, hitting him was definitely impressive in itself. Lenda, however, waves that credit off as well, simply crediting all of the training that the Oak Creek Police Department has given him. Reporting live in Oak Creek, Chip Brewster, Fox 6 News.
So he's a modest guy to boot. All right, and we're glad he's okay. Thank you, Chip.
Developing story now from the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department.